Hello everyone, Mr. Gamer 100 is back, and I'm, for like the second time, gonna try to redo my playthrough of Sonic P-06 on the new release of Silver.
This world was devastated before I was born. A harsh, bleak place where we live in eternal darkness. Life is a struggle, and people live without hope. How did this happen? No one will answer me directly, but they always point to the flames. These flames, they burn away at my world, destroying everything in their path. They come from an eternal life form that we cannot truly defeat, the flames of disaster known as Iblis.
Silver!
Blaze, what's wrong?
He's appeared again!
Yeah. This is... Yeah, I'm gonna start a new file. Yeah, Sonic P-06 being developed by Chaosx. I think he's done a pretty good job of remaking that was originally the disastrous Sonic 06 on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, and it just shows how the potential 06 might have had if it was, finished, or Sonic Team made some better decision makings during development time, because the game being rushed was one of the many problems this game has. And we're going to do the first level Crisis City on Silver story. And Silver controls a lot better in the PC version, as you predict. It's much faster. He still can't roll into a ball, but there's more you can do with him than just pick up objects and just throw at enemies. He has this like shooting orb power up where you can use it to stun the enemies and grab them when you can. You can do this in this dashed effect he can do in the air, which is piss poor in the original game, but here it's much more faster and more funner to use. We like the little cutscenes that Chaosx does, and yeah, we like the mini cutscenes that Chaosx does, before starting the stage. I just, it doesn't really add much to anything, but it's a cool little detail that the original game didn't have. And what do I think about the original game of Sonic 06? Well, it's a piece of shit. Look at that. Oh, fuck. But yeah, the game is a piece of shit. No secret, but
This steel bar has a green mark
it's kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. Yeah, a lot of people probably want to kill me for saying that, but yeah, the game, by techno standards, is trash, but at the same time, it's can be fun to play in its own way. I don't know, maybe because I like some of the level designs of the game, mostly from Sonic's story. And I like how some of the stages, like Kingdom Valley, is more open-ended. Yeah, there's some levels like a card base or maybe Wagon Train or Flame Core can be very linear, but you know, not every stage has to be very big and opened. Like Sonic the Adventure games or Sonic Heroes can have that problem where some stages are complicated and big and open, but some other stages are completely linear. Yeah, the physics are not as clunky, and you know, it feels more natural. Like how in the E3 version, which was debatably more finished than the quote-unquote final product, probably because, well, I can gather information that Sonic Team had to switch to a more older build of the game before being officially released. So that I guess that explains why the game in the final product felt less unfinished than in the demo version or E3. And you know, I do think Silver's jumping here could be used a little more because it feels a little, I don't know, a little precise, a little clunky. But you know, better than the god-awful, over-precise controls in the action game. And the problem I have with several stages in the action game is that they're very linear. Like, I can tell they've been made by the last boss or second in development by Sonic Team, because some of the stages, like Kingdom Valley, especially, for example, noticeably feels extremely linear compared to stages like Sonic's, and I guess some of Shadow stages, like. But some of them just feel empty and incomplete, which I don't like. Like, doesn't feel as satisfying to play, if that's the case. I like how you can dash, like, when you pick up giant enemies like the one I just pick up. You can, you know, throw them in the air. Because in the action game, some enemies like the one giant monster, it was monster minion, whatever you call it, like it just drops when you try to throw it in the actual game. But in this PC version, you can throw it in mid-air like every other game. Enemy, I meant to say. I don't know if Chaosx intends to remake the entire game. Like, I think he said in his Twitter account that he's going to remake the last story, like the end of the world level, and I guess the boss fights, but like the cutscenes or the hub worlds, I don't know. The hub worlds,
Leave this to
yeah, they're very empty, not much to offer. Like Soriana is very giant, it's very easy to get lost. It needs, it desperately needs a much more fast traffic system. Because there's just nothing to do in Soriana.
It's effective in situations with a lot of enemies.
A lot of people say that Blaze is considered to be the best character in the game. Yeah, I kind of agree, but you only play her like 3 times in the game. It's a big deal, and if it wasn't for Sonic's broken unlimited gym abilities, yeah, I guess Blaze by technical standards is the best character, because even though Sonic is the most broken, I guess, fun to play with his broken gems, but that's also another problem why 06 was such a bad rush job.
Silver.
Blaze doesn't have any techno issues, so yeah, I guess I can agree Blaze by techno standards, maybe not the most fun character, when I do think she's more the funnel character to play, but Sonic with his broken gems, I guess, is slightly better.
This whole area is destroyed.
What do I think Silver's first level of Crisis City, the Evil Web version I played? It's a okay, I guess, confident first level for Silver. Not much replay ability, replay value. Not much alternate pathways, but you know, it's the first level. You know, I can forgive the levels being linear if the design itself is good. Yeah, the biggest problem with Silver's gameplay in the actual game, a lot of people complain about he was just way too damn slow, and I can see that argument, because, well, in a Sonic game, you expect every character that's playable to be reasonably fast for Sonic standards, and Silver was the complete opposite of that, which was a big problem. And thank God Chaosx improved that.
Please! Watch out for things flying out of the tornado!
Okay, the physics. Yeah, sometimes it would just like push enemies away instead of killing them like it should, but you know, probably the physics that Chaosx has to fix is probably the most complicated, so I don't know. And that was Crisis City, Silver's first level of the game. You know, I like Silver's gameplay so far, and Blaze isn't much different. You know, I'm looking forward of this playthrough, guys. I tried to record this before with. I already play like most of Silver's levels on blind playthrough the first time, but when I tried to record this, but the audio my voice was constantly completely overshadowed by the game's music, so you couldn't hear my voice. So I fixed that with using GeForce to record the video. So I did mess with. I did like decrease the volume of the music from the game on my recording device, so hoping that might fix that. Yeah, well, we're gonna be doing Tropical Jungle, which is debatably Silver's worst stage. Well, I think Dusty Desert is, but
This looks so beautiful.
another nice little cutscene we got. You know, what's everyone's beef with this stage? Oh, yeah, I changed up the display screen a bit.
It looks like this load
Went from E3 from the retail to the E3 icons, because hey, because the E3 version is practically better. Although it still has some, I think it was still been janky as fuck, and we got the same version as the E3. But yeah, it's the problem that everyone has with Tropical Jungle's Silver section is it's just so confusing, and it's just a maze. It's not really a clear direction to go. Like, I like how they made it open-ended, I like how it was all open-ended for, I guess, replay value. But, also, there's no clear direction to go sometimes, and, that creates a lot of issues. Like, there's alternate pathways, like, I could have, like, maybe try to get up to the higher platforms, like there, or use white on turtle, this giant turtle to swim, but but it can get a bit tedious and slow, just because all you're doing really is just sitting around on this turtle. And it can get kind of boring sometimes. And also, there's just way too much slowdown in Tropical Jungles. So, yeah, just way too much slowdown in Silver's Tropical Jungle. Yeah, this laser gate, like, it just goes off and on. I don't get it, but like in Silver's Tropical Jungles section, Silver section, it's just so confusing to go, and I like how without going at they get all open-ended and not linear, but it has to be done correctly if you could do that, But since Silver controls so much better and you can do more with him, and it's actually fast, I don't mind the confusing level design. Yeah, I notice it's not really Chaosx, then we make any changes to improve the level design of Tropical Jungle for Silver, but maybe he would in the next demo or final version whenever he will finish this game. The music, it's kind of forgettable. Like, don't really like this version. Don't really like this version of Tropical Jungle with the music, because I prefer, the music from Sonic's story, where he's carrying a Princess Elise. It's kind of like, this is practically a big fat ripoff of Rock Forest and Lost Jungle from Sonic Heroes. Yeah, that's a lot thing with a lot of Sonic, a lot of the stages in 06. Most of the levels just feel like blatant ripoffs from other previous 3D Sonic games, or Sonic games in general. Like, the exception of original stages they did, like only Kingdom Valley and Crisis City were the only original levels in the game. Because everything else, like Tropical Jungle for example, or Wave Ocean, which was a big fat ripoff of Emerald Coast from Sonic Adventure, it was all just HD remasters, I guess you could say, of previous stages. And yeah, this is a never disappointing thing with 06. But you know, if the level design is good, or they could characters at least control well, which in the original game, obviously not the case. Yeah. I really like the noticeable level changes Chaosx did with some of these stages. Like, I like how it's like looks like it's afternoon or sunset. Like Silver's section of Tropical Jungle. That wasn't the case for Rouge's stage and Shadow's story from Demo 3, but maybe he changed that in the 4th version of the demo, with Silver's story being released. I don't know. Yeah, this is much more funner to play than it was with from the actual game. The slowdown is so bad in Tropical Jungles and still playing as Silver, because the slowdown is just atrocious, especially on the PlayStation 3 version. Yeah, the PlayStation 3 version was, hold on a second. Alright, continue. The PlayStation 3 version, I think what I read from this website, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it explained very detailed just what went wrong with development of the game. That the PlayStation 3 version, which was the main system they developed for this game, and that the Xbox 360 version was a port, but somehow the PS3 version was inferior, have even a more unstable frame rate issue than the Xbox 360 version did, especially if you play it on high def television. Because, well, the frame rate seemed fine on standard quality on the PS3 version, but if you play on HD, the slowdown is just horrendous, just unbearable. Just it makes the game even more of a unplayable mess than it already is, especially on Silver's stages. I just don't know what to begin explaining how bad the frame rate was, and I don't know. Apparently, the PS3 version, Sonic team was having even more issues developing it, and that the PS3 version was delayed for for at least 1 month because the Xbox 360 version came out on November 2006. Well, in Japan, the PS3 version did come out during the Christmas season, but on the United States, it came out around 2007 on January, the end of January. So, yeah, I don't get why that the PS3 version is even worse.
Those enemies look like they're guarding the cave. It seems I'll need to defeat them first.
Yeah, the PS3 version is the version I played for the most. And believe it or not, I think it was the first PlayStation 3 game I played when I got my PlayStation 3
That was easy.
at the end of 2014 during the Christmas vacation time. After this, this is gonna be the end of part 1.
A blue hedgehog. Can it be true? I need to find Silver fast.
Yeah, apparently it's nearly nighttime, or it's sunset or morning. I don't know, but
Whoa!
you know, playing as Blaze was kind of fun in the original game, since she was more fun to play through. Most of the characters other than Sonic. And you know, an entire stage just by her, you know, but a lot of people actually have fun with that stage as Blaze.
I'll take you all on.
You know, I really like this. Even with the original game, I really like her double jump and her fire swirl attack, which is now they changed it from the Chaosx, changed it from the X button, no, the square button to the X button.
Darn. Mine now.
Which, you know, I like, because for some reason Sonic Team always puts, well, in the past at least,
Try to clash on purpose?
always put everything at the same button. You know. Hey. Looks like we got more. Hey, I guess we get. Looks like Chaosx halfway version extended for Blaze, because in the original game it ended on that. Like, we would have been done by now if we were playing the actual game, but hey, it looks like. It looks like we.
Good.
It looks like he extended that bit, like, and on Tails' section from Sonic's version of Revolution, which I like. But yeah.
Can't complain.
Yeah, but this was a. Anyway, this was part 1 of Silver's section of story in Sonic P-06. And thanks a lot, Chaosx. You're doing a fantastic job on this game. And I'm going to be playing all of Silver's stages. I don't know if I'm going to do Sonic or Shadows, but I'm definitely going to do a playthrough of Silver's story of P-06. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to click and subscribe to my channel, and subscribe to Chaosx's channel and Twitter account, and tell me what you think about the original 06 game in P-06, and how much potential you think Silver could have the Sonic team if the game was finished. And you tell me if you think Sonic or Blaze are the best characters of the game, and who's better, Blaze or Sonic. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is Mr. Gamer 100, and bye.